Quentin? Quentin 18? Did we get that one?
Yep, that's revisions.
That's revisions. All right, Liam. Fine. Now and only now, I will permit you to speak.
If we just talk, does he ever talk to us?
Liam. Something happened.
Oh.
The machine went crazy, started spewing all these codes.
Okay.
Well, I'm back now.
But what did it mean?
I've no idea. The thing's fallen apart. Like everything else.
So, I'm imagining it, am I?
I didn't say that. I'm just saying we don't have time to spare on mysteries. The soldiers have gone for now, but they'll be back any minute.
Who?
The enemy. The ones who've got the book we're after.
Are we even safe down here?
For now. The soldiers have moved away. Sweeping another block.
I don't understand.
Abby, the whole world's at war with itself. One side just wants to live, but the other never wants to die.
What does that mean? Who are this enemy? What do they want?
Everything. Forever. They're wolves and they don't care who they savage along the way.
What do they even want, this enemy?
About 20 years ago, the richest and most powerful people in the world stopped dying. They keep getting older and richer and nastier, but they never drop dead. It's more than just bad luck.
No one lives forever.
Amen to that.
Okay. Great. That didn't help.
The only place I can think of going is trying to figure out which letter is Alfonso.
God, I wish we had more... Okay, do we have all the Alright, here's the question. Do we have any more of the literary review things that we can find?
Did it say, like, does every time something is popped up saying that we have, like, all of it, did that pop up for literary review?
I don't think so.
Where would that be? Is there a page in our notebook that says, like, we found all sources from? Because, like, I know we finished the academic journal in the Hammerstone Press. Like, I know we finished them.
I don't know. It doesn't seem to say.
Ugh, really? Because we got a little pop-up.
Okay, well, let's see if maybe we can find some other volumes of this.
Okay.
Wait, go back to our notes. And, like, go to Quentin.
Quentin, he's down here somewhere.
Published something on his deathbed. He didn't die in 18. There's a Quentin thing. Because
Okay.
I was going through my notes and it said QL published something on his deathbed. He didn't die in 18. He died in, I don't remember.
Right, this was from 18.
Yeah, but he died
yeah.
6 years later. His note says published something on his deathbed, so wouldn't there be a Q?
A QL24?
And this is one, oh, Alice says, Dad, you would have loved this one, so this must be one of our 3.
Yeah. So, it's as bonkers as a catfish. I read a book I should not have read. Now my ideas are not my own, they grip me. Published by his widow after he died age 68, she claims his notes will allow him, upon his return, to continue his discoveries uninterrupted. I bet the fevered idea here inspired Kendrick in both his fiction and academic stuff. Blah, blah, blah. I remember when you got
AJ20, that must be Alfonso, but anyway, this has got to be one of the 3 titles.
Yes,
it's
for
either
sure.
Doomwild, Notes and Discoveries or Men Must Devour, because Alice is saying her father would love it.
I'm gonna say Notes and Discoveries.
Yeah, let's try
Notes and
that.
Discoveries?
Yep. Oh, we're done with Quentin. So AJ 26 for Alfonso's book.
No, it's an academic journal. AJ, yeah,
shit.
AJ's the journal.
No, you're right. Sorry, I forgot that. It just 26 was the right year. So that got us one thing, but nothing else.
See 89. 89 what?
Do we have anyone?
Oh, Church of the Rampaging Christ, RC.
Oh, ooh, good one.
Alright, Church of the Rampaging Christ sounds like a violent missionary organization. It is an anti-scientific body dedicated to the destruction of knowledge itself for the betterment of the... betterment of human segregation. A dark spin-off of Tennyson, that's a new name.
Okay.
Metaphysical Society. Christ would not, I think, have approved the use of his name. This pamphlet is not recorded here from a desire to preserve this group's ideas, but to serve as a lighthouse for future generations. A tower on the foundering rocks. Steer away. Avoid the rhetoric of the closed-minded, for the universe will never fold itself tightly enough to meet these people's needs. Okay. So there is at least one more thing connected to these guys.
Okay.
And we have Tennyson. That is a new name, I believe.
Yes. Tennyson. It is a new name.
But I don't think we have... This didn't really get us much, though.
No. It says it's also connected to CE32, so does CE32 have anything?
This is what, Cecil 30?
Yeah. This is the other Cecil. Oh, he's the guy who...
Okay, so CE is one of the people from the Church of... whatever.
The Rampaging Christ, right.
Yeah.
And it was a really bad book.
Okay.
Well, we got author entries for... Like, there's some people we have author entries for who we haven't found any of their books.
Yeah, like
Like
Ursula.
Well, read about her. What does her note say?
She's the daughter of Pierre, graduated from Oxford in 68.
Alright, well, go look at does Pierre's thing or, like, the later issues of the academic journal mention her?
Let's see. Claims to have been active in the French Resistance, knew, terrified of the moon landing, knew Quentin.
Like, read his stuff and see if it talks about her and we can figure out maybe when she published. Because she must have written something to be there as...
I'm not saying I was the greatest hero in all of France, but France was certainly glad to have me. We'll wage war.
No, nothing here. But okay, if she graduated in 68, let's start there.
Yeah, maybe she wrote a thesis or something. I would go after her graduation.
Oh, no. Not getting any immediate hits.
Okay, look at the
Okay,
last issue
let's
of
see.
the academic journal, see if it mentions her. 'Cause we got her name from somewhere and it wasn't Pierre, so. Which issue of the here We could try Alfonso. The issue of Academic Journal that talked about Alfonso was AJ30.
AJ30.
I just want to see if there's any more information about Alfonso. Because I want to find Alfonso. Reverend, the good Reverend Alfonso. Maybe it's RA for Reverend Alfonso?
Or AR. Could go either way there.
Okay.
But either way, that's
Try AR
it's
or
something.
RA. And 26 would be the year.
God and witchcraft reconcile. Yeah, let's try RA
Yeah.
26.
Oh my god, we did it.
There we go. Reverend Alfonso, drawing dark matter entanglement and theology together. I fed it the Bible.
The Bible.
Well, we know which one that is.
Bible?
God Zero.
Because in my view, it must all be connected if any of it is true. R.A. lived for 100 years, living like a reward, dying in 63. Did he meet Kendrick? Probably not. Kendrick would have looked through it. Okay.
But that didn't give us anything except for the Bible. Although we do know the title of this. It's the, like, My God, He Dances, or whatever.
My God, he dances?
That is the only book by him.
Damn it. Well, we could give the Bible a title. I want to see if you give the Bible a title if it says all sources by God identified. I need to know if it's like, hey...
It doesn't.
Well, no, you haven't put the title in yet.
I did. That's why it
Oh.
comes up as the Bible now.
There's another source by God.
That's right. There's 2 books of the Bible in here somewhere.
What else did God even write? GA01?
Jesus Christ. Sure. No.
Okay, don't worry.
Okay,
I
but that
only
would have been really funny if it worked.
Okay. Did BE47 give us anything?
Alright then.
That's one of the people, right? Who worked on it?
That's Beatrice, I believe.
Right. But, like, is she relevant at all? Okay, no, that's just saying that she was someone who worked on there.
Yeah, it's to think it must be wise. You cannot compute in a vacuum tube, 7 feet in the classics, and of
Go
course...
back to the TR-49, like the index, and see if there's like a hint system. Like, I don't know if there will be, but... Like...
Textual Reassociator, 1949. ED-17 is an archive?
Oh, go there.
Oh, reintegration is power intensive. Okay, so there's a data code to make a data source, wipe a data source, some links. Okay. Alright, I think since we have kind of run out of leads for right now, this is probably a good time to call this session. And then next time, if we want to, I mean, we made pretty good progress. It looks like we've hit about 60%, give or take, like 2/3-ish.
I have no idea where we're gonna go next on our next session, but...
Yeah, but I mean, we got through about 2/3 of the books that are hidden in here, so, you know.
Including the really good Rampage series.
Oh, the excellent Rampage series. In fact, I hope that everybody gets to enjoy... Yeah, someday I hope to enjoy that by reading it to its fullest. But, alas. But yeah, so, I mean, this seems like a good place to stop for right now. And then, next time we'll see if we can dig a little deeper and see if we can find these last few books. So yeah. Alright then. You know, it didn't get off on the right foot. Liam needs to shut the fuck up and go away, and I'm glad that he mostly has. But, you know, broadly speaking, I think this game is fine when it lets you sit down and actually, like, try and make these connections. And when Liam's in there trying to tell you about the old people who will never die because they've become immortal or whatever the fuck. I don't care. I don't care. Shut up. Go away. So, that's all I got for right now.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're recording. Go ahead and do your whatever it is you have.
I was just gonna say that you messaged me with ideas, and I'm excited because we were so stuck when we ended off last session, and you had ideas.
All right. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I have idea, maybe.
Idea.
Idea singular. That's not true. I have a couple potential leads. Well, we will see how quickly they peter out. So the first one I want to explore is that I forget who, but it is mentioned that Dorothea Pemberton. There was some skepticism that she had only published the one thing.
Right.
And since she died in 1911, we figured let's start there.
Oh my god.
End notes is sobering. No details, only Pemberton's frustrations at being unable to explain fully. Rest in peace, we hardly knew you.
End
Well, that's
notes.
certainly something. We've immediately got a title for it.
End notes.
Perhaps someone else will pick up where I have left off. The rot inside my own brain is too severe. I must be cut off from the ship lest I sink the whole thing.
God. I really feel for Pemberton. I think she feels real. I mean, she feels like a young, sick woman who died very young.
That's what she was. Oh, she was born, 86? Died in 1911? So she's 25?
Yeah.
Something like that? She is absolutely a very young woman. Alright, cool, so we can cross that off the list.
Though, interestingly, we didn't get the "you found all things" for Dorothea Pemberton. Oh, right, it's because we don't have the title of her first one.
Yes. Okay, so DP11.
Now, where I wanted to look, is it mentioned in one of... Oh gosh, who's the incel?
The incel. Oh, fuck. I don't know. Let's go look at the notes real quick. Let's see if we can find him.
Not Dorothea. Not the goat.
Not Silverton, right? Silverton was the guy who...
Kendrick, maybe?
Kendrick was the guy who, started fucking his assistant, and then...
Yeah. Was he the one? Was it? There was either I think it was Kendrick, where they mentioned he wrote a letter to a woman, and I'm wondering if we have that letter in our archives. I think it was Kendrick.
Oh yeah, I do have something for him actually. It's noted as part of the flavor text in something that Emma, whatever Emma's name is, do we have her on hand here?
No, we don't have any documents for her.
Here she is. But yeah, it was noted that apparently she was one of his critics that pretty much just whipped his ass. So something that might be worth looking at is the years that Kendrick published something.
And 1 year, the same year, or possibly 1 year after.
Yeah, so let's try let's see, EM 32 or 36.
I think it's also worth doing 1 year after he published, in case her criticism may have come out the next year.
Yeah, for sure. So let's try. Okay, that's nothing.
Ooh, you got something. Oh, she wrote a novel.
So, a novel by Emma Mayflower. A medium can see ghosts of people who have not died yet. They tell her how they... Wait, what? A
The
medium
ghosts of people who have not died yet.
can see the ghosts of people who have not died yet, but then they tell her how they died, and so she is able to save them. Oh, okay, I see. Until the medium herself dies, only to tell herself how to avoid it, and the paradox ends the book. Okay, yeah, gotcha. Okay, 8 years...
Was the note by Cecil or his daughter?
Cecil.
Okay, because some of the ones by his daughter we have potential titles for because we know she uploaded some of her father's favorites.
Yeah.
But
So
we don't have any titles.
okay, this is important. 8 years later, Emma changes her name, or she marries and changes her name. So starting in 44, we'll have it'll be E something else.
Do you think she married Kendrick?
Oh God, I hope not.
Didn't he and Silverton both knew her, right? Maybe she married one of them.
And then 8 years, and then 8 years after that, which would be starting in 52, she restarts her novelist career.
Okay, so we know we have a year, we just need to find... So I would try EK and ES, because she knew Kendrick and she knew Silverton.
She married... Hang on. Oh, God. When did... This is the one I think this is the one I want.
She sends them back. I send her letters. She sends them back. I dragged her to my room and I told her, and she wouldn't listen. So I had to give her something that she valued.
Yeah, PK's wife. I think that might be Emma.
Yeah.
I don't want it to be true, but I think it's worth trying Emma Kendrick with the year.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, desperately, I don't want it to be true, but who else would he have married? Or she have married?
Yeah, we don't have anything.
So try the year that you wrote down and EK. Because we use 16 years. Oh God, Emma, you had better taste!
Emma,
no!
Her first novel after her marriage to Kendrick is night and day compared to her earlier work. Writing about marriage is improved by it, who knew? The doom of the title applies to the career of the protagonist, a young woman who enters the stultifying, male-dominated world of academia. But she's brilliant, better than the rest, and of course, she comes out on top in the end. It skewers her husband. His novel from the previous year is acutely lampooned. Maybe this is what sent him loopy? In short, it's okay, so she wrote another book after this.
We have the title of this, because we have a title with Doom in it. We do. No, in our notes. Yeah, there. Doom Wild. There we go.
Doom Wild.
Doom Wild?
And that makes sense, because Alice uploaded that, and that was one of the ones she's like, oh, my dad liked this one, so I uploaded it.
So, morning and evening, like night and day. In the morning, she was enamored of it all, but by the evening, she wanted nothing more than to jump in the nearest train and head into the sea. It was like her life was a song whose tune she was constantly forgetting. Same, girl.
So it said she lampooned her husband's novel of the previous year. Do we have PK51? Just do we have that one already?
That was his... I think it's that... We might have it, but we might not have the... Shadow of a Passage.
Shadow of a Passage. You're right. Okay, we have that one. But we know that EK wrote one more thing after 52. But we don't have a year for it.
Okay.
bet it's Men Must Devour. That sounds like something she would write.
Alright, so this is. She has another book.
Yes.
But I don't think we know anything.
Do you need me to write this down, or are you writing it down?
I have a something. Not Alice. Where is Emma? Here she is.
Oh, she wrote Break Code. Go back to Break Code. Because that's ES.
ES.
Did she marry Silverton too?
I believe that the machine could benefit humankind.
This was like the very first one we found.
The clearer it became, humankind stood forever on the line, with those at the front taking the largest share. So, to put all the value in the
She must have married Silverton. He's the only S that she would have known that would have been contemporary.
Okay, but 92 is too late. It's or way too early.
Yeah. She lived insanely long if...
Okay, no, it can't be 1892 because she would have been born, and if it's 19...
But that's listed as under her, something she wrote, Artix. I'm just telling you what the game is saying. Wait, then is Break Code her last novel?
Okay, alright, I want to look at something else real quick. Let's go back to Josh for a minute.
Yeah.
So, Josh wrote another paper before Quantum Conceptuals, when he was barely done with his degree.
Yes.
And he wrote this in 1929, which in theory, so like he should have something in like the mid-20s.
Right.
So let's see if we can find that.
Is this... No, this is the one that says that he wrote the really good paper. Oh my god, you already found it.
I literally just was like, alright, let's see, let's try when he was like 21, and press the button.
We've got the title right there.
Semiotic,
CRA 2 years later.
Semiotic assertions?
Making a much better fist at it.
Let's see. 21-year-old Yorkshireman tries to join up a cognitive science and astrophysics, keep getting stuck on God. Semiotic assertions is the result. CRA. Oh, that's Reverend
Right.
Alfonso.
Right. But that says 2 years later. Is what we have for him in 26?
RA 26?
Yes.
Okay.
RA 26. Yeah, it is. Because I saw it in the links down there.
Yeah, right here. That's my God, he
Okay,
dances.
that's... My god, he dance.
Yeah. So making a much better fist at it. Silverton knew he didn't have the stuff. A few years later, he's resorting to theft to make his name not something a Mancunian would ever do. Interesting.
Can we look at the later Silverton stuff to see if there's any mention of Emma? You know, maybe she criticized him or wrote something about him. Can we look at his latest, whatever
Alright,
the
then.
most recent thing we have for Silverton?
All right, Josh, where are you at? The most recent thing we have is 38.
Yeah. Let's.
Oh, that bastard. He turned you
Right.
against
Yeah,
me.
this is a letter to Emma.
And that
He turned you against me,
He had to
Mayflower.
betray me, my reputation, my mind. Now,
Okay.
Oh God, her maiden name is Mayflower.
but I suppose
Yeah,
you
exactly,
must
Mayflower.
have been to heaven. So, I know how it works as well as him.
Okay, so they were together, or they were at least acquainted, or something. And then she reads Kendrick's book, she falls in love with him, and marries him later.
And then her reply from the following year. So try Emma from next year.
Yeah. Her reply from the following year. So we're looking for an EK-39.
Yeah.
Maybe it's is she still May Fleur at that point?
Yeah, she hadn't married
I don't
Kendrick
deny
yet.
we were close once, but I find it hard to imagine now. Whatever we had is gone, like the frost of winter.
This remarkable machine deduced who this letter was for using LR53. That's the literary review we already have. Unfortunately, that doesn't.
Which one is this?
The one about Kendrick.
Oh yeah. Okay, that's nothing.
But what was less
Kendrick, and it talks about Kendrick and Emma.
Okay.
Well, that was it's real, but it's a dead end.
But I find it hard to imagine now.
Oh wait, there's an additional log. Scroll down. Oh no, it's locked. Oh, but it's linked to something for something.
Contact me again.
Okay. Do we have... Okay, he didn't write anything in the 40s.
That we know of.
Well, she got married in 44.
Yes. Yes, she did.
No.
She didn't write anything about her marriage.